Very good. So you can sit with your legs crossed, maybe with one shin in front of the other or ankles crossed. Good. And we will try to sit with our back straight, yes, quite effortlessly. So finding this length in our upper body, trying to extend from your waist up. And we will today connect with the element of earth a little bit more, just to start practice from grounding ourselves. So the earth gesture is done by connecting our ring finger and our thumb together. So you can connect the tip of your ring finger and the tip of your thumb. You can press them, just feeling a little bit of connection there. And then relax your shoulders away from the ears. You can close your eyes for a moment and start by taking those few deep grounding breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth, letting go of any effort that was needed to come to this class today. And allowing that closing down of your eyes and slowing down of your breath to be the first signal for your mind to relax. So earth has this quality of slowness, of calmness. So allowing our bodies and our minds to slow down and become a little bit more calm. You can feel the ground underneath your legs, allowing your legs to become heavy, rooting yourself in the ground underneath you. And just like the plants growing out from the earth toward the sky, toward the sun, keep your upper body elongated, decompressing your upper body. Sitting tall. Good. When we are connected with the earth, we feel that sense of groundedness, that sense of connection with the center of ourselves, with something solid within us. It is this feeling of homecoming. So pause here for the next few deep breaths, feeling that solid foundation within you, feeling that connection with the earth. And just like the earth is nourishing and supporting all life, you can think about the ways you feel supported in your life. And if there is anything you would like this practice today to support you with, you can think of this now, setting intention for your practice today. Very good. And then taking another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can slowly start moving your fingers, relaxing your hands. And we will bring our chin toward the chest, slowly allowing our head to move. And it can be maybe just a 50% of range of motion. So you don't have to go to the full, just allowing your head to move slowly. Again, connecting with that quality of the air, that slowness. Give yourself permission to forget about the time, Just enjoy the movement. And then slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And then finishing the movement that you are on, again, placing your head on the top of your neck. And we will extend our arms to the sides from here. We will start just by relaxing the shoulders and increasing range of motion in them. So you can slowly start turning your palms toward the ceiling and then turning your palms to the back as far as it's comfortable. And once you reach the limit, coming back, turning your palms to face the floor and then turning your palms the other way around. Yes. So finding this full range of rotation in your shoulder joints, moving your hands, moving your arms. Good. It should feel good for the shoulders. Yeah, so not forcing, not pushing again, just enjoying the movement, finding full comfortable range of motion. Very good. And then slowly finishing the one that you are on, you can lower your arms down. And from here, we will extend our legs forward. So you can stretch your legs. And if you sit on any support, you can slide yourself down, sitting fully on the floor now. Keeping your arms on the sides of the body, extending through the spine a little bit more. And from here, we will slowly start to walk our hands to the back. So you can bring your fingers towards each other, bringing your shoulder blades towards each other and opening your chest. And you can choose to keep your chin down, maybe lifting it a little bit higher, maybe taking your head slightly to the back and taking those few deep, nourishing breaths into the chest. Maybe holding your breath for a moment after inhale. And then exhaling, relaxing the chest. Go do it a few times, few cycles of this deep, nourishing breath. Good. And one more. Very good. And finishing the cycle of the breath you are on, bringing your hands back to the front. Good. And we will connect our legs together. We will do a few movements for our back now. So on the exhalation, you can round your spine, keeping your hands on the legs, chin toward the chest. And on the inhale, you can reach your arms up, extend through the spine. Good. So do it a few times. Exhaling, rounding your back, chin toward the chest. Inhale, extend through the arms, extend through the spine, reach up. Do it a few times together with your own breath. Inhale up, exhale, round the back. Very good. And after a few cycles of breath and movement, slowly lowering your arms all the way down. And we will bend our right knee. You can hug your right leg toward the chest. So bring your leg a little bit closer towards you, trying to keep your back still straight. Good. Relax your shoulders. And from here, we will hold on with our hands to the back of our right thigh. So you can wrap your hands around your right thigh. And from here, you can try to extend the right leg a little bit more, lifting your right foot off the floor. Yeah, so it might be just a little bit, it might be a little bit more, keeping your back still straight. Good, engaging your belly, relaxing your shoulders. Very good. And slowly on the out breath, lowering your foot all the way down to the floor. And we will step our right foot all the way to the left. So stepping your foot across to the left side. Keep your left leg active, toes pointing up. And we will twist our body to the right. So taking hold of your right leg with your left hand and taking your right arm to the back. On the inhale, extending through the spine. On the out breath, twisting your body to the right. Relaxing your neck, your face, your shoulders. Maybe choosing some point of focus or closing your eyes. Feeling your body, feeling your breath. Feeling all those sensations in the back of your body, maybe in your belly. Pausing here for another few deep breaths. Very good. And then slowly on the next inhale, returning with your body back to the center. You can uncross your legs, stretching your right leg on the floor. And we will do the same on the left side. So first, bending your left knee, hugging your left leg toward the chest. So sitting tall, extending through the crown of your head. And again, wrapping your hands around your left thigh now, sitting tall and lifting your leg, maybe just a little bit, maybe a little bit more, extending through the leg as much as you can, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your face. Very good. And on the next exhalation, slowly bending your left knee and stepping your left foot all the way to the right. We will twist our body to the left now. So taking hold of your left leg with your right hand, take your left arm to the back, support yourself with your fingertips. On the inhale, extend through the spine, and on the out breath, twist your body to the left. Choosing some point of focus, or again, closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your face. Very good. And then slowly on the next exhale, returning with your body back to the center, you can uncross your legs and stretch your left leg on the floor, separating the distance between your feet a little bit wider apart. Good. So that you can still sit comfortably. If you feel that you are rounding the back, you can bend your knees a little bit here, so that you can sit tall in this position. And we will interlock our fingers together, maybe drawing few circles with your arms, finding this comfortable range of motion for your body, moving from one side through the center to the other side. Very good. And after a few of those movements, changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the one that you are on, bringing yourself back to the middle. And from here, we will take hold of the back of our knees. You can bend your legs and you can connect your feet together. So allowing your knees to move to the sides, we will allow our upper body to fold over our legs. You don't have to worry about the spine, if it's straight or not. You can round your back here. We will focus more on softening and relaxing the hips. Yeah, so you can allow your upper body to fold over your legs, maybe holding onto your legs with your hands, maybe stretching your arms forward, relaxing your head and neck, and pausing here for a good few breaths. Good. So allow your body to soften, to relax just a little bit more. When our body relaxes, it can open more. Good. With each out breath, inviting that sensation of releasing, relaxing, letting go, surrendering a little bit more to the pose, to the force of gravity. And breathing into all those spaces that are opening right now. Few deep breaths. Good. And one more deep breath in. And exhaling fully. And then ever so slowly start lifting yourself up. Oh, good. And just to do a counter pose for this forward bend, we will allow our body to come to the floor. So we will lie down on our backs. You can take your hands to the sides of your legs, connect your knees together. And we will allow our body to unfold now. Oh, it should feel good. After compressing the front of our body, we will decompress it. We will open our bodies. So you can rest with your legs straight, with your arms on the sides of your body, taking those few deep breaths, feeling that openness across the front of your body, and receiving this breath, making a lot of space in your body for your breath, as if you would welcome your good friend. When we can breathe deeply, we can feel a little bit more freedom in our bodies. So take another few deep breaths. Enjoying that feeling of freedom and spaciousness. Good. And then slowly on the next exhalation, we will bend both knees. So you can place your feet on the floor, your feet hip width apart, your heels close to your buttocks. And we will take our hands to the sides of the body, palms facing down. So preparing for our bridge pose, relaxing your shoulders away from the ears, looking at the ceiling. Press your feet against the floor, and on the next inhale, lift your hips up any amount. Good. You can hold the pose for a few breaths here. Or if you want, you can interlock your fingers together, stretching your arms, rolling your arms underneath the shoulders, maybe lifting the hips a little bit higher, and breathing a little bit deeper into the front of your body. Nourishing all those spaces, inviting your breath into all those open areas. Good. Another deep breath in. And then slowly separating your hands and vertebra by vertebra, lowering your back all the way down to the floor. Good. So feeling this connection with the ground underneath you again. You can separate your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, connecting your feet with both edges of your mat. And we will stretch our arms to the sides, opening the chest. And you can slowly allow your legs to swing from side to side, inhaling to the center, exhaling to the side, turning your head in the opposite direction to your legs. And again, moving slowly, finding that full comfortable range of motion, enjoying that slow movement, feeling all the parts of your body moving, activating, stretching, enjoying that slow and nourishing motion. Very good. And again, after a few of those movements, allowing your legs and your head come back to the center, bringing your feet towards each other again, and lifting your right foot off the floor, taking hold of your leg with your hands, hugging your leg toward the upper body, and extending your left leg on the floor. So you can point the toes of your feet toward the ceiling, relaxing your shoulders, but hugging your leg maybe a little bit more on each out breath toward your upper body, maybe finding a little bit more room for movement. Good, keeping your face soft and relaxed. And on the next exhalation, lifting your head up, bringing your forehead toward the knee, rounding slightly your upper body. Good. And then slowly on the exhalation, lowering your head back down to the floor, extending your leg, extending your arms. And on the next out breath, lowering your leg to the floor, your arms to the back, stretching from the heels of your hands to the heels of your feet. Good. And again, on the next out breath, returning with your arms back to the sides of your body, bending both legs and lifting your left foot off the floor now, hugging your left leg toward your chest and extending your right leg on the floor, pointing toes of both feet toward the ceiling. And with each exhale, maybe hugging your leg a little bit closer toward you. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, your face soft. Pausing here for another few deep breaths. And again, on the next exhale, slowly lifting your head up, bringing your forehead toward the knee, staying here for 2 deep breaths. And on the second exhalation, slowly lowering your head all the way down to the floor, extending your leg and your arms up. And on the out breath, lowering your leg and your arms to the floor, stretching your body fully. Another deep breath in. Good. And on the next out breath, returning with your arms back to the sides of the body, bending your knees, placing your feet flat on the floor. And we will do last thing, lying down on our back, So you can extend your fingers toward the ceiling, stretching your arms, and then bend your elbows, connecting your hands with your elbows. And we will start to draw a circle with our arms, moving our arms to the side, taking them over the head to the other side, and then toward your abdomen. So finding again this full comfortable range of motion in your shoulders. Good, and try to move slowly. Again, maybe closing your eyes, feeling your body, feeling your breath, fully inhabiting your body. And slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the movement that you are on, letting go of your elbows, and now lifting your feet off the floor, taking hold of the back of your knees with your hands, lifting your head up, rounding your back, and you can rock your body a few times forward and back. If the floor is not too hard and it feels good, you can rock a few times. If it's hard and it doesn't feel good, you can come straight up to seated position again. Very good. And after a few of those rocking movements, if you are still there, finding momentum and lifting yourself up to seated position again. And relaxing your shoulders, keeping your back straight. We will come straight to the boat pose from here. So lifting your feet off the floor, back straight, maybe detaching your hands from the legs, maybe extending your legs a little bit more, engaging your belly, keeping your face relaxed. Good. Pausing here for a few breaths, building a little bit more strength in your body. Very good, everybody. Very good. And then slowly lowering your feet all the way down to the floor. And we will use our strap for the next pose. So we will do leg stretches and then forward bend. We will extend both legs on the floor and we will wrap our belt around our right foot first. Very good. So sitting tall, we will try to lift our right leg off the floor. Yes, so using the belt, start lifting the leg up, keeping your right leg straight, your back straight. And you can lift as high as you can, keeping your left leg also active, toes pointing up. You should feel this nice stretch in the back of your leg. Very good. Elongating again through the crown of your head, keeping your upper body straight. Very good. And then slowly on the next exhalation, lowering your foot back down to the floor. And we will do the same on the other side. So both legs straight, toes pointing up. And on the next inhale, lifting your left foot off the floor, keeping your left leg straight. You can bend the elbows, but relax your shoulders. Keep your upper body straight. And again, a few deep breaths into the back of your leg. And then again, on the exhalation, lowering your foot down, and we will wrap our belt around both feet, coming to our forward bend. On the inhalation, extending through the spine, and on the out breath, Again, if there is a little bit more room to move forward, bringing your chest toward the toes, keeping the back of your body and the front of your body open. If your elbows bend, extend the arms, bringing your hands toward your feet. And once you find the edge of the pose, allow your body to stop and breathe a little bit deeper into all those spaces that are opening a little bit more now. The back of your legs, your lower back, maybe your hips, wherever you feel it. Good. And exhaling fully on the next inhale, slowly lifting yourself back up, detaching your belt from your feet, taking it to the side, and then bending both knees, placing your feet hip width apart, flat on the floor. We will take our arms slightly to the back to do a reverse tabletop, pointing your fingers to the sides, pressing the heels of your hands against the floor. Lift your hips up any amount. If it's comfortable for head and neck, you can move your head to the back and maybe lifting the hips a little bit higher, pausing here for a few deep breaths. Very good, everybody. And then slowly on the next exhalation, lowering your hips all the way down to the floor. Great. We will take our legs to the side and we will come straight to downward facing dog. So you can press the heels of your hands against the floor, curling your toes under, lift your hips up and back, stretching through the back of your body. Relax your head and neck. You can stay static here, or you can bend one knee and then the other, extending through the back of one leg at a time. Very good. And after a few movements or a few breaths, standing still here, you can look in between the palms of your hands and you can choose maybe to walk your hands toward the feet or feet toward the hands. Good. And once your feet and hands are close by, you can bend your knees. You can connect your hands with your elbows, allowing your upper body to loosen completely, relaxing your face, your head, shoulders, arms, all your upper body. You can rock it gently from side to side. Good. And after a few of those movements, pressing your feet firmly against the floor and lifting yourself up to standing position, your head will come up as the last one. Oh, very good. And once you are up, we will just take a few breaths to settle ourselves in the standing position. So you can place one hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest, feeling that support of the ground underneath you, feeling your feet connected with the ground, and extending from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head, trying to stand a little bit taller, taking a few deep breaths. Very good. And from here, slowly lowering your arms to the sides of the body. On the inhale, lifting your arms all the way up. You can interlock your fingers above your head and you can turn your palms away from you, stretching from the heels of your feet to the heels of your hands. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the next out breath, slowly lowering your arms back to the sides of your body. And we will start with balancing position from here, strengthening our legs and our spine. If you need a little bit of support, you can have the wall close by or some chair or a bookshelf, whatever is handy there. And we will start first by taking our right foot forward. So you can start with your toes on the floor, extending your arms to the side. So already find that lift in your body. Yes, extending through the crown of your head, pressing through the left foot. And from here, engaging your belly, we will lift our right foot off the floor. So like flamingo. Yes, with one leg up, trying to keep your hips leveled. Good. If you want a little bit more of intensity here, you can extend your right leg. And you can also extend your arms up. Yeah, so checking what your body needs today. What is enough? Good. Very good. And then slowly on the next exhale, if you are still there, lowering your leg, lowering your arms down. And we will do the same on the other side. So stepping your left foot forward, coming on the toes. You can extend your arms to the sides. Again, find that lift already, extending a little bit more. And you can lift your left foot off the floor. Maybe pausing right here, maybe extending your left leg, maybe lifting your arms up. Good, choosing what is enough. Beautiful. And on the next exhalation, lowering your leg, lowering your arms down. And we will separate our feet a little bit wider than hip apart. And you can point your toes to the sides. So we will bend our knees in the direction of our toes. And when you bend them to the maximum, make sure that they are just above your ankles. Yes? So you can do it a few times. Inhaling, lifting up, and then exhaling, bending your knees, opening a little bit more your hips. Very good. And we will connect the arms with the movement as well. So on the inhalation, we will lift the arms up, extending through the legs. And on the exhale, you can bend your elbows and then move your arms to the sides as if you were pushing some imaginary wall. So inhaling, lifting the arms, extending the legs, and exhaling, bending the knees, and then taking your arms to the sides. Good. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. Do it a few times together with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. And one more. Very good. Finishing the one that you are on, lowering your arms to the sides of the body, and you can heel toe your feet, bringing your feet towards each other, keeping your feet hip width apart. We will take our hands to the hips, and you can extend a little bit more through the upper body, and then on the exhale, hinging from the hips, start moving forward any amount, keeping your back straight and your legs straight. And once you feel this stretching sensation in the back of your body, allow your body to pause here and breathe a little bit deeper into all those open spaces. Very good. And on the next in-breath, slowly lifting yourself all the way up to standing. Very good. And we will take our right foot now slightly to the back. Good. So I will move to the side so that you can see. I will take this bolster away. And from here, girls, we will try to stretch the front of our leg. So what we will do, we will point our toes to the back and we will try to press a little bit more through the top of the foot. Yes, so toes are pointing to the back and you should feel that stretch across the front of the foot. Trying to extend through the right leg. But it should feel good. Good. And then slowly bringing your right foot forward, and we will do the same on the other side. So you can take your left leg slightly to the back, pointing your toes to the back. And you can press a little bit more through this front left foot, feeling that stretch across the front of the foot. Very good. And then slowly bringing your foot back to the front, keeping your feet hip width apart. We will lift our heels up and then exhale, lower your heels down. Inhaling up, coming on your toes and then exhaling down. 2 more. Inhale up and exhale down, and the last one. Very good. Finishing the one that you are on. And we will walk a little bit from here. So coming to the top of your mat, we will first come, we will walk on our heels. So we will lift our toes up and you can walk on your heels coming from the top of your mat to the other end, and then you can turn around and you can come back, lifting your toes up, coming on your heels to the front of the mat. And once you are in the other end again, you can come on your toes, trying to stay as tall as you can and walking on your toes forward. Good. And then turning around and again coming to the other side of the mat, awakening the legs a little bit more. Very good. And then finishing here. And we will do one more forward bend. Very good for tight areas of our legs, the back of our legs. So we will step our right foot to the left. We will cross our legs. Yes, and you can choose the position for your feet so you feel stable. Maybe with your right foot a little bit further forward, maybe closer toward the left leg. We will take our hands to our hips, extending through the spine, and on the next exhale, hinging from the hips again, you can start moving forward, and you should feel a little bit more sensations in the back of your legs than in your usual forward bend with legs uncrossed. And again, once you feel that stretch, maybe even on the sides of your hips, pause here for a few breaths, inviting a little bit more nourishment into all those open spaces. Very good. And then slowly on the next inhale, pressing through the feet, lifting yourself up and uncrossing your legs. We will stay with our feet hip width apart, taking your hands to the back of your body. We will do a back bend from here. So you can press your hands against your back, moving your hips forward. And if it's comfortable for your head and neck, you can move your head slightly to the back, breathing a little bit deeper into the front of your body and pressing your hands against your back. Very good. And on the next inhale, slowly coming back to the center, and we will do our forward bend with legs crossed on the other side. So you can step your left leg to the right, taking your hands to your hips, extending through the spine, And on the exhalation, hinging from the hips, start moving forward any amount so that you can feel this extension in the back of your body, especially the back of your legs. Very good. And exhaling fully, pressing through the feet on the next inhale, lifting yourself all the way up to standing and crossing your legs. And we will again allow our knees to bend a little bit, keeping your knees soft. You can relax your arms on the sides of the body, and you can swing your body a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, loosening your upper body a little bit more, liberating your arms. Good. And before we move all the way down to the floor, we will do one pose for strengthening our legs. So you can stay with your feet hip width, or you can connect your feet together, whichever position feels more stable for your body. And we will lift our arms all the way up, coming to chair pose or the mighty pose. Start bending your knees, sitting a little bit lower, keeping your back straight, your legs strong. Good. Relaxing your shoulders. Very good. Feeling your legs working. Good. Staying here for another few deep breaths. Good. And then if you are still there, pressing through the feet, lifting yourself all the way up, lowering your arms to the sides of the body, placing one hand on the belly, the other on the center of your chest, and allowing your breath and your heartbeat to settle here. Feeling the movement of your body underneath the palms of your hands. Feeling a little bit more alive. Very good. And then slowly from here, you can allow your arms to rest on the sides of the body. We will shake the body a little bit, move the lymph in our body. So you can shake your arms, you can shake your legs a little bit more. Very good. Shaking all your body. Very good. And we will slowly start moving closer toward the floor. So bending your knees, allowing your upper body to fold over your legs. And we will place our hands on the floor, coming all the way down, all the way down. Very good. And we will do our final twist in seated position today. So you can sit with your legs crossed. Good. And we will first take our hands, girls, to the back of our body. Yes, you can place your hands on both sides of your lower back, and you can maybe draw a few circles with your fingertips over the sides of your spine, sides of your hips, your lower back, maybe even a little bit higher if you can reach toward the area of your kidneys on the back of your body. Good. Applying any pressure that feels good. Releasing any tension from the back of your body. Very good. And after a few of those circles, we will bring our arms forward, and you can take your hands to your neck. You can slide your fingers from the back of your neck all the way to the front. Applying any pressure is needed. The pressure should be equal to the tension we feel there. So the more tension in our body, the more pressure we need. Good. So choosing any amount that is good for our body today. Good. And after a few of those, slowly bringing the heels of our hands to the sides of the eyes. And you can put a little bit of pressure there, and you can draw a few circles with the heels of your hands on the sides of the eyes. And you should feel then your face softening. Yeah, so you can relax your jaw, maybe even parting your lips, releasing any tension from your face. Very good. And after a few of those circles, we will bring our fingers to the center of our forehead. Here in this space, we often get those wrinkles connected with worrying or feeling upset. Yeah, so it's here on our forehead. You can move your fingers now up and down, just softening the space, stretching any marks here, smoothing everything. Very good. And after a few of those, slowly from the center of your forehead, sliding your fingers to the sides. Good. Relaxing the space. Very good. And then lowering your arms down to the legs. We will twist our body to the side from here. So you can come to the right first with your left hand on your right leg, right arm behind you. Inhaling, extending through the spine, and exhaling, twisting your body to the right, pressing your left hand against the right leg. Relaxing your neck, your shoulders, your face, maybe closing your eyes. And letting your breath adjust you gently in the pose, with each inhalation extending through the spine a little bit more. With each out breath, maybe twisting a little bit more until you find the limit. Very good. And then slowly on the next inhalation, moving through the center, all the way to the left. So your right hand on your left leg, left arm behind you. Inhaling, extending through the spine, and exhaling, twisting your body to the left. Again, maybe closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders, feeling that movement across your upper body. The movement that your twist is inviting your body to do. So feeling that stretch across the back of the body, feeling that churning movement across your belly. Yes, the twists are so good for our bodies. Very good. And on the next inhale, coming back and twisting your body. And we will from here come to our final relaxation pose. Yes, so girls, if you have pillows or bolster, you can use it again as we usually do, supporting your back. You can place something underneath the bolster like the block or a few pillows so that you have it lifted. Or Noelle, as you said on the beginning, you can use the bolster as well underneath your back. If you would like to use the wall for the final relaxation pose, you can either use the bolster underneath your sitting bones or underneath your lower back, or you can find the space at home where there is a wall and you can lie down all the way, lifting your legs up the wall as if you were sitting on the wall. It's very good position for the legs and also for our mind. It is very grounding pose, allowing the heaviness of the legs to ground us a little bit more. using the force of gravity and using the support of the wall. So feel free to choose any position for your body where you feel that you can fully rest. Checking what your body needs today. I will give you a few moments just finding the position where you can fully settle. Use the blanket. Make sure that your body is warm and that your body is supported. And once you feel that support underneath you, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, allowing everything to settle, to unfold, allowing your body to dissolve any unnecessary tension, letting go of all holding, letting go of this part of yourself that feels like you need to hold everything together all the time. God, just allowing your body to surrender to the force of gravity, to the force of the earth, knowing that you are safe, that you can rest. And with each exhalation, inviting possibility of softening just a little bit more, especially softening those spaces where we hold a lot of tightness, relaxing your shoulders, your neck, and all the muscles of your face. And resting here, allowing that physical relaxation to progress even deeper, dissolving any deeper tensions, moving underneath all the external sounds and noises, and finding that space within you that is always at ease. Centering your awareness around the heart space, I will read for you something just to inspire and nourish our hearts. So rest here and listen. Through life, I want to walk gently. I want to treat all life, the earth and its people, with reverence. I want to remove my shoes in the presence of holy ground. As much as possible, I want to walk in peace. I want to walk lightly, even joyfully, through whatever days I am given. I want to laugh easily. I want to step carefully in and out of people's lives and relationships. I don't want to tread any heavier than necessary. And throughout life, I think I would like to walk with more humility and less anger, with more love and less fear. I want to walk confidently, but without arrogance. I want to walk in deep appreciation. I want to be genuinely thankful for life's extravagant yet simple gifts, a star-splattered night sky or a hot drink on an ice-cold day. If life is a journey, then how I make that journey is important, how I walk through life. So through life, I want to walk gently. Allow yourself to rest here for the next few moments, letting each out breath bring you a little bit deeper into the state of relaxation. And now if you would like to stay in your final relaxation for a little bit longer, please stay there for as long as you need. But if you feel it's time to come out, you can slowly allow your breath to become a little bit deeper, inviting energy to your body with the breath again. And you can allow that river of energy to move with the breath all over your body. Slowly allowing your body to move, awakening your fingers, your toes, maybe moving your wrists and your ankles, and maybe moving your head gently from side to side. And introducing any other movement that will help to reawaken your body again. Maybe stretching yourself on the floor, maybe bending your legs, rocking them to the sides. You choose whatever feels good. Good. And after a few bigger and smaller movements, if you are still on the floor, you can roll your body over to one side and you can lift yourself to seated position again. Good. And once you are seated, you can slowly lift your arms up all the way toward the ceiling, extending through the fingertips. Try to reach a little bit higher. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhalation, slowly lowering your hands to your forehead, taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then sliding your hands to the chest, bowing your head to the heart, taking another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the next in-breath, slowly lifting your head up to complete our practice.